All right, welcome to Second Guessers. It's the show where the answers are easy, but the questions will have you thinking twice. Let's meet our contestants. Say hello to Erin. She's from Syracuse, New York, so she's a big fan of the Orangemen. If you love the color orange, root for Erin. Jeff, in the middle, he's our main man with the dulcet tones. Yes, he's a radio DJ, so listen for his smooth voice when he answers. And Stacy, mother of one from Lakeville, Minnesota. She's got a little baby at home, so she needs the cash. Let's get started with Second Guessers. All right, folks, remember, you have just a second to get your answer in. And in this round, you can second guess, but the points for the second guess are only worth half. Let's get going with question number 1. Of the 9 main characters on the Brady Bunch, you know, the 9 that are in the square grid, kind of like Hollywood squares, of those 9 main characters, were any related in real life? All right. We don't have full agreement. Any second guessers?
No.
You're staying with your answer, and, well, we've got 2 right and 1 wrong. Sorry, Stacy. None of them were related in real life. Let's get to the next question. All right, U.S. geography. Does Maine share a border with Vermont? Aaron, you got to be a little quicker here on second guesses. Any second guesses? We're not in full agreement. No second guesses? Does Maine share a border with Vermont? Nope, there's New Hampshire in the middle, so Stacy is going south in the wrong, right from the get-go. We got to get her back on the plus side. Maybe this is her question in Listen Up. All right, listen up. Do dogs have better hearing than cats? All right, we don't have full agreement on this board. Any second guessers? No second guessing, they're staying pat. Do dogs have better hearing than cats? No, they don't. Cats have better hearing. We've got 2 right, 1 wrong. Jeff, sorry about that.
One more reason not to like
All right, let's keep it going. All right, this is world geography. Who's a geography fan here?
Oh, we'll see.
Is Mongolia north of China? All right, just got it in under the buzzer, and we are all in agreement, but any second guessers? All right, no second guessers. Is Mongolia north of China? Well, on most maps and all globes, yes, Mongolia is north of China. Minus all the way across. Let's get to the next question and see if we can make up for that one. All right, we're going to space on this one. We're going to space. Was astronaut John Glenn the first American in space? Stacy, too slow, minus points for you, and we've got a mixed bag on this end. Any second guessers?
Yes.
All right, she's second guessing from yes to no, although she just said yes. So was he the first American in space? No, he wasn't. Does anyone know who it was? Alan Shepard. He went up first. John Glenn was the first to orbit. We're standing in a close game. Well, sort of close. Stacy, we got to work you back into this game. All right.
Give me like a millennial question.
She's looking for a millennials, but that's not necessarily a target demo, so let's keep it going. All right. Was the War of 1812 in the 19th century? We're all in agreement. Any second guessers? No second guessers. Yes, it was in the 19th century, so you all score points. Stacy, you're coming back on the rebound. Oh, our time's up in the round, but we get 1 more question in, so stand by. Here it comes. This one's in money. Who loves money? Not Stacy, because she's not got any points. All right, let's go with this one. Is Ulysses S. Grant on the $50 bill? Any second guessers? No we're sticking with it. Well, Ulysses S. Grant, you know, Civil War hero, is on the $50 bill. Yes, he is. That's it for our first round of second guessers. We'll be back with more money on the board and some topics that you'll want to stick around for. We'll be right back. And we are back with round 2 of second guessers, where the points are now 30 points per question, and we're going to be playing on the big topic board where contestants have control of what categories and where we're going. So let's get right to it. All right. Stacy, you are in last place, but you're not that far away at minus 20 from being back to even. So you get control of the board. Let's pick a category from our top 3 categories. Again, the ones that are in play are on the top row. We have colors, dreams, and sexiest men. You might be dreaming about sexiest men. I don't know, but let's go with Stacy. Pick your category.
Sexiest men, please, John.
All right, well, sexiest men, let's get right to it. Has actor Chris Pine ever been named People's Sexiest Man Alive? Chris Pine, you know him from Star Trek. Any second guesses? We are not all in agreement, so somebody's got it right. And well, that means at least one person's got it wrong. And in this case, only one person has it right, and that's Aaron. Yes! He has never been the sexiest man alive, but you never know. Maybe next year.
He is darling.
He is darling. So, Aaron, you are in control.
Pop culture, please.
Let's go right to it. According to Insider.com, are any of the couples who found love on The Bachelor still together? Any second guesses? No second guess? There is love on The Bachelor. Well, yes, there is. You are all correct. After 23 seasons, there are still 2 couples together. Oh, and who said love is difficult? All right. Jeff rang in first on this, so he's now got control of the board.
I'm going to go with U.S. geography, please.
U.S. geography. Does Nebraska border the Mississippi River? Any second guesses? No second. Oh, Stacy with a quick second guess. Does Nebraska border the Mississippi River? Well, all those folks in Iowa say no, because there's a little state in the middle. Sorry to say, Stacy, you second guessed yourself out of 30 points. All right. So, Jeff, you still have control of the board.
Let's go with colors.
Colors, all right. Do you get purple when mixing blue and red? All right. Any second guesses? Jeff went from no to yes.
I almost hit the wrong button.
Aaron almost hit the wrong button on a second guess, but we're all in agreement on yes. And you guys must have done well in school when you're mixing paints because, yes, you do get purple when you mix blue and red. But, Jeff, you only get half the points. Aaron, you rang in first correctly.
Movies, please.
Was the movie Finding Nemo rated G? Not everybody has answered the same way. Somebody's got it right, at least, and somebody's got it wrong. Any second guesses? Finding Nemo, rated G. Stacy, was it too much sex and violence?
It was PG.
It was rated G, so Stacy is wrong, but Jeff and Aaron have scored points. The first Pixar movie that was rated PG was The Incredibles. The Incredibles. Aaron, you have control of the board. You rang in first.
We'll go with dreams.
Dreams,
No
all
idea what
right.
that'll be.
I know.
Oh, we're out of time in our second round, but let's get this last question. Do dogs dream? Do they dream? Any second guesses? That's right, you see them, they're dreaming.
Yes.
They are dreaming. They're dreaming of the world's sexiest men, maybe. Or colors, we don't know. All right, that's it for round 2. We'll be back with our double down round where the points can be doubled, but you can also lose a lot of points in a hurry. So stick around, we'll be right back on Second Guessers. All right, we're back with round 3 of Second Guessers, where the points are now worth 50 points, but you can also double down, making them worth 100, so you can make up a lot of ground, or you can go south in a hurry. Stacy? All right, so get ready to double down here on Second Guessers. Stacy, you are just slightly behind at negative 20. You have control of the board.
British invasion.
All right, British invasion with a double down. She's going to make it in a hurry. Her points are now worth 100, but she cannot second guess. So let's get on with this question. British invasion. Did the Rolling Stones ever appear on the Ed Sullivan Show? All right, Stacy, you are locked in. You cannot second guess on a double down. Any second guesses? We know that the Beatles were on the Ed Sullivan Show, but were the Rolling Stones? The answer is yes. Oh! That means Stacy has lost 100 points. Jeff, you get the category.
The planets, please.
And you're doubling down on the planets. Is Mars closer to the sun than the Earth? All right, any second guesses? All right, we know that Earth is the third rock from the sun, and Mars is the fourth. That means Jeff doubled down and goes correct. Let's take a look at those
Couldn't
totals.
remember which side it was on.
Jeff, you have control of the board.
Let's do awards.
Let's go to awards. Has Julia Roberts ever won an Oscar? They all say yes.
Double down.
Any second guesses? Well, she has been nominated 3 times. And yes, she has won an award.
God.
She's won the Oscar. Way to go. I can't give you any more points, but you know what movie it was?
Pretty woman.
It was not Pretty Woman.
Erin Brockovich.
It was Erin Brockovich, of course. Erin knows.
down.
All right. Erin, you have control of the board.
Oh, the body.
The body.
Not doing so
All right, everybody's got one, but do they know the answer to this question? Does the hand have more bones than the foot? Any second guesses? Does the hand have more bone? What do we think? Do we think that it has the same number, or do we think that it has, does the hand have more bones? You say no, Jeff. What do you think?
I think it's the foot.
The foot has more bones?
Yeah.
Well, you're all wrong. The foot has 26 and the hand has 27. You all got that question wrong. So, Erin, you still have control of the board.
Mythology.
Did Narcissus fall in love with a statue he had carved? Any second guesses? We know Narcissus loved himself, but he was more in love with himself, not with the statue of a woman, which was carved by Pygmalion. All wrong.
That's what I was going to say.
All right, Erin, you still have control of the board.
Inventions.
Inventions. Was Thomas Edison awarded the first patent for the telephone? The telephone. Oh, a second guess.
Second.
And 2 second guesses. Was he awarded it for the telephone? No, he was not. That's Alexander Graham Bell.
I know, but I thought there was something where he did it too.
Okay, that sound means we have just time for one more question. Let's see what we can do with the next category. Jeff, you have control of the board.
Ooh, let's take soccer.
All right, soccer.
Erin doesn't like that
Strategery.
category.
Stacy, the soccer mom, likes this one. Can World Cup soccer games end in a tie? Can the games themselves end in a tie in the World Cup? Any second guesses? Stacy, second guess. Yes, they can, so you all got it right. They call them, though, what do they call them? They call them a draw. So we add up the scores. Stacy got half points on that second guess, but it wasn't quite enough to catch up with Jeff. So Jeff, congratulations, Jeff is our winner, and he will be moving on to the payoff round right after this, where he can win $10,000. Woo! All right, we are back with the payoff round here on Second Guessers. Jeff did a great job and had an impressive victory, so that means he gets to play our payoff round, answering 5 questions for up to $10,000. Jeff, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, first we have to pick from the categories. Pick a category of your 5 questions. Your categories are rivers, animals, or presidents. What do you want to pick?
I'm going to go with animals.
Animals. All
Animals.
right. You've got 5 questions. Remember, your hand has to get to that buzzer within that second, because this is Second Guessers.
All right.
All right. Do marsupials only live in Australia? That's a no. Is a guinea pig a pig? That's a yes. Is a python a poisonous snake? That's a no. Is a male swan a gander? That's a no. And your last question, does a platypus have a stomach? That's a yes. Okay, Jeff, was that a little exciting for you?
There was one panic moment.
Okay, well,
I know I got one wrong.
you do have a chance to second guess here in the payoff round.
Good.
Let's see how many you got right. You got 4 out of 5 correct. That means
Good.
each correct answer is worth $1,000. You are at $4,000. But you do have a chance to second guess is that you said you were panicked on one of them. What do you want to make a change?
I do. I don't think a guinea pig is a pig.
You don't think a guinea pig is not a pig? Any other second guesses? 10 seconds left.
No, I'm going to
That's
say.
why would you change more than one answer if
Right.
you only got one wrong?
I'm not great with
All
math,
right,
but yeah.
so let's take a look at how many you have correct now. Did you make any changes, or should you have made a different change? 5 out of 5! That's $10,000. 5 out of 5 means $10,000. Jeff, you are a big winner. Thanks so much for playing Second Guessers, and we'll see you next time. Good night.